This is a modular vertical foregrip assembly guide. Your prints and hardware, this is all you need. Lots of foregrips out there. There are some thoughts on how the angled foregrip is supposed to be assembled, but this is how it's actually supposed to be assembled. You do not drive a screw through the bottom because the holes do not line up. The tools you need are a Phillips screwdriver and a pair of needle nose. That's all you really need. That's actually optional as well. You could do it with just a Phillips screwdriver and use a regular lock nut. However, I found that out of all the things to not want to loosen up, a foregrip is one of them. And if you use a regular lock nut and not a, if you use a regular hex nut and not a lock nut, you'll tend to have the foregrip loosen up over time, and that is not good. So what we'll do is use a lock nut. So what I like to do is just put the screw into the frame as such, and you're going to put on the body, and where you see that screw line up in there, where you're gonna put that hex screw or thumb nut on the screw. So to do that, what I like to do actually is take, if all you have is a screwdriver, you can take the nut, drop it on the base like that, and kind of keep it floating there, and then line the screw up in the frame through the hole and kind of line everything up. And once you get the hex nut started, so put that nut right over the hole so it hits that screw, and then you want to just tighten that down. Now I can feel the lock nut spinning. I can't grab it enough with my fingers, so I'm going to use my pair of pliers, needle nose pliers, hold that nut nice and tight, tighten it down. There we go. And that shouldn't move if you use a lock nut. Alternatively, you could also use a socket, 3/8. A lot easier, because that way you can reach it in there. And there you go. Then you'd slide the frame on your Picatinny, insert your core as a lock. I'm gonna line up this grooves or the slots in the Picatinny, just like that. You push it through. There you go. That is a modular vertical foregrip.